Okay, so we have a quadratic equation, and we want to solve it by using the quadratic formula. So the formula's up here. We have it written. We need to get our values of a, b, and c. But wait, this equation is not set equal to 0. So let's fix that. We do not want to move the 2x squared because that coefficient is positive. So we move the 12x over to the left side by subtracting. Again, we do not have like terms here, so we're going to write them in the correct descending order. 2x squared, then goes the minus 12x, plus 18 equals 0. Now, I make my students list out, what are your values? A is in front of x squared, A is the coefficient 2. B is in front of x, B is the coefficient negative 12. C is your constant is 18. Okay? So now we're going to substitute in the formula. So we're going to write x equals negative b means the opposite of your b, the additive inverse. Your b is negative 12, so in this spot should go positive 12. Then you write plus or minus square root. It now says b squared. You can write on your paper negative 12 squared, but I'm just going to do it in my head. What is negative 12 times negative 12? We know that. That's a positive 144. Then it says negative 4ac, and that's all connected by multiplication. So we're going to start with the number negative 4. We're going to multiply to a, which is 2. So negative 4 times 2 is negative 8. And we're going to take negative 8 and multiply it to c, 18. Okay, so I'm going to have to do some work here. What is negative 8 times 18? Well, 8 times 8 is 64. 8 times 1 is 8. And 6 more is 14. And a positive times a negative would be a negative. So that would be negative 144. So that's what I write here, minus 144. All over 2 times a. 2 times 2 is 4. So now I've worked my variables. I replace them with my numbers. Now I start with the inside. So I get x equals, I have 12 plus or minus square root. 144 minus 144 would be 0 over 4. Then I write x equals 12 plus or minus, the square root of 0 is 0 over 4. It's at this point that I break this up into 2 equations because you cannot add and subtract at the same time. So this is x equals 12 plus 0 over 4, and x equals 12 minus 0 over 4. Now, if you know your arithmetic well, you know adding 0 to 12 and subtracting 0 to 12 is not going to change the value. So you know your numerator is 12, and we all know 12 divided by 4 is 3. We have 2 solutions. X is 3, x is 3. It just so happens they're the same. So we do not write x is 3, x is 3. We just write it once. We say the solution here is x is 3. You are guaranteed to get the same solution repeated if the number in the square root is 0. If that square root number becomes 0, you are guaranteed these 2 solutions will always be the same. This is one number, it's real, it's on the number line, and it's rational. You could rewrite this as a fraction, 3 over 1. So we say this solution, we describe it as one real rational solution. Again, if your answer is rational, that tells me we could have taken this equation and factored it and got out the same answer and saved us some time. All right? See you in the next module.